No.
That's fine.
He blew it.
That's fine.
He almost timed it correctly.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, everybody.
How are y'all doing?
See, you've got your jams going
Cat jams.
in the chat there.
Love to see the cat jams.
Tashi, we appreciate that raid. If anybody's still hanging around, anybody who watches us and wants to watch some variety games, Tashi streams part-time throughout the weekdays.
Maybe you can convince her to stream us all playing Among Us.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty great.
It's pretty good stuff. Tashi and Dusko way back. Tashi used to heal in our WoW guild. So
certified best healer.
Yeah. I have a bond with Tashi, a battle bond, as tank and healer can only understand. I trust Tashi implicitly. She trusts me implicitly, and that is why the betrayals in Among Us hurt each other so much more.
I did. I went to her wedding.
So,
that's true.
Yeah.
True story.
All the way out there in fire-ravaged Oregon. So,
yeah, I wouldn't go there now.
Yeah.
All right, we got decks.
We got our stuff for tonight. It is pod 2 of the second round.
We're in the Marvel Avengers still? Can you change this for Quad?
Can he?
I thought I saved the changes.
Yeah, go ahead and swap us around.
You should be able to.
We're gonna have the handful of Marvel's Avengers people who watches only for Marvel's Avengers.
I did put our I don't never played it. I put us there because we were playing Marvel LCG.
Yeah,
so
it's good, David. If you're looking for a Oh, okay. No. So I don't know about the computer game. I enjoy Marvel Champions a lot.
If it's free, then that's the best price.
I have not played the new one. It looked okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like the Marvel games from like 5-6 years ago that I ultimately never played, but I liked the concept of. I just never got around to.
I got it. I think Keyforge.
No more false advertising.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so tonight, got a variety of decks. The 3-0 from this pod is Hel Mullen, the director of The Oppressed. And this was a deck I remember getting absolutely crushed by in a game where Justin played Grim Reminder and got back like 5 Saurians.
It was like 5 Saurians, yeah.
So, and it's like Dreadbone Decimuses and creatures.
It's like play Strixes, and so it's play effect dinos
it's
too.
play effect dinos, which are the best ones to archive. So, that deck also makes excellent use out of Forum of Giants. So it just usually has the biggest creature. So it fights for the board pretty well. Saigeko Uchida. So, a lot. Are we missing any houses tonight? I think, are we fully represented? Dis, Starlight, Shadows, Untamed Logos, Saurian Sanctum?
Yep.
Is that 7?
Full representation.
Sounds like 7 to me. So, for anybody paying attention to the house spread, Logos and Dis overperformed in round 1. And then all of the rest of the houses underperformed. Untamed was right at 50-50.
Which I think is about right.
I think it's about right. Shadows was the house that did the worst. Because I think Shadows in this set is either insane.
I already fixed it, Farquad.
Shadows in this set is either insane or...
if you refresh it, should have changed, because I think I hit save.
I'm on Hel Mullen?
Yes.
Okay. I'll move these off to the side. And we'll get the bet going.
Got to be in that Keyforge channel. We get spammer bots in the Marvel Avengers channel.
Yeah, they're coming telling us to buy some follows.
Mm-hmm.
So
the mutant cutpurses might be good. I think this is actually No, this is not the deck. The other deck, the Shadows deck with giant long fingers, has like mutant cutpurses, which tend to like stick around.
Yeah.
So you can get value out of the long fingers.
Yeah,
it's advertising to buy followers. I don't know why you would do that.
Why buy follows?
Yeah. If people are like following you without knowing who you are, why would they ever watch your channel?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah. I think if anything, if I were going to pay attention to anything on Twitch, it would be number of Twitch subscribers, because that's the number of guaranteed eyeballs. At some point, right? Like, you're not paying us money to not watch us. So I don't know. Feels weird. All right, so Gecko. Market this. Okay, Gecko is autoencoder plus Dark Harbinger, which I think you can do some big explodey plays there. This Untamed doesn't look amazing, but you got a Keyforge, so who knows? You can always make some plays.
Dave subs but doesn't watch.
Fair enough.
Classic.
I guess also you could manipulate sub numbers by like gifting subs yourself. If you had some sort of contract that like depended on you with like an external source. So could also have I don't know, like a team. I don't really know how esports teams worked on Twitch, because I'm sure they guaranteed some sort of.
They do guaranteed payoffs and
guaranteed payoffs, but at the same time, you probably have some obligations to the team.
Yeah, a lot of teams require you to run a certain amount of ads an hour and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably some charity events thrown in there as well. It seems to be regular event. So. Seven. 5.
That was my deck? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think this is probably fine. 7. Move the right. Yep, playing some Settlers of Catan. Where my art boy? You're my Expanse watching partner, right? Finally finished season 4 this weekend. I enjoyed it. Glad they're making a 5th season. I assume they're just going to keep making the show following just the trend of the books and whatnot. So,
I played Eclectic Inquiry.
Okay.
My first turn.
I am. I guess I'll say this. I will play Break Key. There's nothing there to break. I'll play Gleeful Mayhem. There's nothing to gleefully destroy. And then I will play Ascender. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Noya, Sacro Beast, Niffle Ape, Niffle Queen.
It's one Untamed. I am going to say, like I said in the Discord, this season definitely feels like, because I think the book has got a different feel from it. Now I think it's because originally they weren't going to write as many books for this series as they were going to. I read that starting with the 4th book, they expanded plans for the novels, right? So I think the novels were well received, and so then they decided to, I don't want to call it like drag out the story, but maybe tell stories that they were able to tell now that they couldn't have with a smaller scope. So I am going to have Cinder fight Niffle Queen because she simply represents too much power on the board. I will play Break Key. Love drawing them beginning of the game, and then I will play Drekker. And go ahead, and I will draw 2.
Say Untamed. I'll play a Dark Harbinger. I will fight the Cinder, so 5 skirmish. I guess, does it only do 3 damage to Drekker?
Yeah, I think it would only do 3 to Drekker because the armor is going to prevent 2 of it.
I will fight the Drekker with Inoya.
I have not read the books yet. It is something that is on my docket.
Gain 1, heal 2. Okay. I will Reap with Niffleape. I'll play Mutation of Cunning to give the Dark Harbinger Elusive already and Reap.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play a Techno Knight and 2 Bulwarks. And go ahead, I will draw 3. Yeah, so I don't know how much of the overall story they had sketched out at the beginning of the show. And so that's why there's like modification, or if they had to like kind of modify the story as they went along. So, but I read the plot overview, not a full synopsis, but a plot overview for the 5th book, which I assume is what the 5th season is going to be based off of.
I'll say Untamed. I'll fight Bulwark. I will fight Bulwark. And then I will Reap twice. No draws.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Amphora Captura. I am going to play the Forum of the Giants. I am going to play Galatops, who's got a draw icon. I will draw. And I will put a Siren Horn on the Galatops. Gain 1. And yeah, that was Justin.
Sorry.
That was Justin. He realized that. So we put up the Marvel. He put up the Marvel video from Friday night, and then he realized that there were 3 videos that, for whatever reason, were marked as private from very early in the stream's inception. And then he like posted those to absolutely tank our Marvel numbers.
Yeah.
Despite us having a conversation on stream about algorithms being tanked and whatnot. Was it on stream or was it?
I think so.
No, maybe it was maybe later. We had a conversation on off stream about the YouTube algorithm.
I'm gonna say this. I'll Gateway.
Okay.
I will play a Cinder, Dominator Bobble, draw a card. And
You forged.
Hystracog. And that's it. Chain, draw 1.
Yeah, starting my turn, you gain 1.
And I gain 1. Finish graphing all SAS deck for all 4 TTR events round 1 and 2. Oh wow. Cool.
I am. Wow, interesting. I will say this. I am going to play Sinestra. I am going to play Stirring Grave and archive a card. Creature, I'll archive the Galatops. And then I am going to play Grim Reminder. I will say Sanctum. I'll archive these. And I'll gain a chain from. And it is your turn. I have a chain. I'll drop it and draw 2. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll say this. I will.
Among Us is great. So fun.
Fight Sinestra.
Okay, take 3.
Reap with Hystracog. Then Ritual Tognath. He's to death.
Sure.
Your turn.
Okay, so does Forum of Giants work here? No creature controls a power.
I don't think so.
Okay. So I will forge for 6. Start your turn. The player who controls the most powerful creature gains 1.
I believe nothing happens.
Nothing happens because neither of us control creatures, so. Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I will put my archives into my hand. I am going to play Champion Anaphil. I am going to play a Techno Knight. I will play a Lord Golgotha, and I will, instead of using the damage, I'll use M4 Captura to capture one of the Techno Knight. I will play a Bulwark. I will play another Bulwark. And then I will play a Potion of Invulnerability. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Standardized testing for 6 and 4s. I'll play Autoencoder. I'll play Cronus with the draw icon. I'll draw. I have a card. I will discard Infomorph. And that is my turn.
Okay, start of my turn. Form of Giants gives me one. This is kind of a tough turn. 3, 7. I've seen most of my dis. I feel like this is a dis turn. Even though it is not particularly impressive. Maybe it could be a Sanctum turn. That's what honestly it could be. I will play Ardent Hero. Techno Knight is gonna reap and discard a card. I am going to discard Dreadbone Decimus to draw. Ooh, that draw was a banger. Golgotha is gonna fight Cronus. I will play Gray Rider to ready Techno Knight, and you have nothing to fight. So I'm gonna reap with Techno Knight, and I will discard. It's tough. I'm gonna discard Implosion and draw. Just keep the Sanctum cards coming. And I'll play a Bulwark.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Untamed. I'll pick up the archive. Play Mutation of Instinct. Do a damage there.
Okay.
I will draw a card.
Drew a lot of dis stuff early, so I had to draw into the Sanctum and Saurian stuff at some point.
I actually have to give something Skirmish and the mutant trait.
Till the start of my next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I'm just going to give it to Ardent Hero.
Okay.
I'm going to discard Cephalist and discard Niflate. It's your turn.
Okay. How many total board wipes are in that deck? You played the Gateway. I don't think you have much else, right?
Gateway.
Was there a Savage Clash? I don't think there was a Savage Clash, right? Okay, so start of my turn, Form of Giants goes off, I gain 1. I am going to say Saurians. I will play, excuse me, Edward. I will play Glaatops and draw. I am gonna play Citizen Strix. I will Exalt and steal 1. I am gonna play Theros Centurion and capture 1. I will play Cornison Octavia and Dreadbone Decimus. Alright, it's your turn. I'll say check with 6, and I will draw 4.
Okay.
How do I not want to reap out there? Because I was also going to get some board control.
You
with,
played 5 cards and
I played
and captured 1. So
yeah, I was going to get some board control. So
I'm going to say Logos. I will play Effervescent. I will play Eclectic Inquiry and shoot the Grey Rider for 1. Play. I feel like at this point playing creatures is just dumb. So I'll just discard Munchling and discard Research Smoko.
I think the Techno Knight is, I think at that point my deck was primed for Saurians. I don't know the exact count, but I think my deck was mostly Saurians at that point, so even if I reap twice with Techno Knight, I don't think I was drawing into Sanctum stuff. So.
Yep, your turn.
Yeah. Okay, I am... So starting my turn, I will gain 1 off of Forum of Giants. This deck is really good at using Forum of Giants.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think this is a Sanctum turn. I am going to reap with Techno Knight, who is going to discard an Imp Spectre and draw. I will play... Just going to start piling creatures up. Ardent Hero is going to reap. Golgotha's going to reap. Bulwark's going to reap. 6, 7, 8. I am going to play Commandeer. This actually might be a mistake to play all this Amber Control here. Because if you do get around to your board wipe, then you'll just capture a bunch. I'm going to play Barrister Joy as enhanced with an Amber icon. I'll play a Barrister Joy who's enhanced with an Amber icon and a damage icon. I'll convert the damage icon to a capture. And I'll capture for the Commandeers as well. So we'll throw one on Goliath Tops. We'll throw one on Golgotha. And we'll throw one on Dreadbone Decimus, I guess. Okay. I will say check with 11. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
This is one of them games that I know I can't win.
But you gotta keep grinding it out anyway.
Yep. I'll say
draw
this.
2 and I shuffle and draw.
I'll play a Cinder and draw a card. I'll play a Drekker. I'll double doom the Techno Knight.
Okay.
I'll play Pain Reaction on the Strix.
Okay. Draw one more. Alright, my turn. 12, so Forum of Giants fires, and then I forge.
Oh yeah, you had discard from Doom.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I am getting there. Just trying to do all this stuff before I even looked at my hand. What is with this dog? What could this dog be doing? Oh, come on, man. I wanted to play another Citizen Tricks. And he gets a treat.
Nice. I'll get it after Nathan's turn. Which may just actually be the end of the game.
Alright. I will say... Dinos. I will say Dinos. I'm going to play Pterodactyl. I'm going to play Stunned.
Hello.
Nice. Oh. I am going to play City State Interest, which may be also incorrect here.
They can sense my despair.
I should actually play that after I reap with Strix. Oh, I'll reap with Dreadbone Decimus. I will reap with Theros Centurion. I will reap with Goliath Tops. Yeah, I should. I just don't care about my dinosaurs. Reap with Cornerstone Octavia. Reap with Strix. All right, go ahead. So check with 11.
WP, the bet doesn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
One treat. Ow.
Yeah. Forum still goes off. Forum is super tricky, I think. There needs to be a Forum Novu Dynamo deck. That's
yeah.
That's what we need to
That's
look
like
up.
just extra bonus amber at the beginning of your turns. That'd be pretty sweet.
Tug. You keep slamming your head into my knee over and over and over again. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this energy?
It's got the madness. Get over there.
Get over there.
Get on
Get
camera.
over. Perform. Perform. Perform.
Come on, Liz. Pretty good.
Yeah. So it reminds me of the deck that won the first Archon thing from yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
The pile of creatures from Mass Mutations, and it's like,
And like I started dealing with creatures, and I was just out of answers to creatures.
yeah, it's like,
so...
you got a board wipe.
Yeah.
You're gonna deal with this stuff. So.
Okay, you're on Uchida. I'm on Dalrod.
What could you be doing? You cannot squeeze through this. I have made an impenetrable dog barrier with my legs.
I can't do that.
Leg. Eddie Zoomies. I'm on. Which one?
You're on Uchida.
Okay. There's Dalrod. Why do you expressly chew on cords? On top of cords. Not on the cord itself. It's just you just keep putting your mouth and claws on the cords and you activate them constantly. Alright. Paying out the bet. Oh, good lord. Good lord.
Hey, Greg. Hey.
No, don't go there.
Over here.
No,
This
go
way.
that way.
There you go. The madness.
Rare and rules learning. There's probably a Forum of Giants Novu Dynamo deck that's like $7 you could probably buy. For the most part, people seem to hate, or at least they don't enjoy.
They're awful.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to know where you came from, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I knew that they were gonna just like bump up the list of watch, I would have like just put them out on an off day or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I clicked make private or make public on all 3 videos at once, and
We appreciate that, Roadrunner.
not great. Thanks, Roadrunner. But yeah, the Pod 3. I didn't actually even know I uploaded Pod 3. Like Pod 3 ever.
We kept threatening people to watch our old videos, and so we've given you a chance now.
What happened was that when I first uploaded all our stuff to YouTube, it was like December of last year. I just like went through all our highlight video VODs and just clicked upload, clicked upload, clicked upload, click upload, and then you have to set them to public after they finish uploading from private. So I had forgotten to do that on like 3 random videos. So that's what those were, and I just noticed them while I was messing with YouTube the other day. That's why.
So the first Marvel Champions video that we put out for Red Skull is our second most watched video on YouTube. And so we were hoping to translate some of that success into our second Marvel Champions one. But as soon as Justin put that up, he also unchecked those other ones. So those other 3 videos basically have priority on our channel over the Red Skull one. So it's our old crappy stuff as opposed to the stuff that actually has some like production in it.
I don't really want anyone to watch it.
So our very first video that we had no face cams, and we were like super nervous. We just fumbled through it. Who won that roll? I did.
You did.
Okay. Our
Mulligan's hand actually. So like this is an interesting hand because like it's like 4 untamed cards, right? But like they're all situational untamed cards.
Yeah.
So I don't
think you want to do that. Dalrod has the attachment stuff. And this is the Johnny Longfingers deck.
Okay.
So our second video, we had face cams, but we had them facing out of the screen, right? So here, if I'm sitting straight, I'm like looking in. And the reason we reversed the cameras was so that it looks like Justin and I are looking into the screen, since that looks more natural. Like your brain thinks that way when you're looking at people, instead of me like looking the other way. Now I got a bad habit of not like sitting still, so that's why like my face constantly cuts off because I'm like leaning over the table and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to get it better. So.
Okay. This is a great hand.
Yeah, so I think the first month that we streamed, we went through a massive we went through a I'm gonna go with I'll go with that. I think
Expected Amber?
Yeah.
I'm voting Interpol player.
The first month that we streamed, we went through a lot of changes because a lot of times we would stream and then we would talk about what we liked and what we didn't like from the night, and then we had like several plans. Lighting, for instance, was like we're constantly trying to improve lighting. It took us so long to get it where we were like happy with it.
Never happy with it. I've never been happy with it. I have simply am tolerating it currently.
Okay, I am going to say this. I'll play Inspector. It's your turn. I'll draw one.
Alright, I will say Star Alliance. I'll play Mattermaker. I'll play an away team. I'm gonna give it a Wild Spirit. And I'll give it a Blast Shielding.
Ooh. Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Johnny Longfingers, Mutant Cut Purse, and Old Bruno, who has a capture icon. So I'm going to capture on the Mutant Cut Person, and he is going to capture 3. This Old Bruno, who's a super charrette. And I will draw 3. Go.
Playing is the most difficult thing in streaming.
It's so hard.
Especially tabletop streaming. It's ridiculous. I'm going to say Star Alliance. I will fight Johnny Longfingers.
Okay. Got nothing to steal.
I will play an away team. I will play Subject Kirby, who's going to play a QMax draw. And that is it.
I don't think that deck got as good a draw as that right
there.
No,
it was a mulligan to 5 too. It was like as good as you can hope for a mulligan to 5.
Well, it's just like this is like the Star Alliance stuff from the last set that made Star Alliance so good, where you're like getting to filter out your other houses as you play.
Yeah, Tashi, imagine lighting struggles except for if any light is at the wrong angle, it has insane glare on every single one of these cards or any one of these cards.
I think Titan's Oak, that is Coda round 1. I don't even know how many people in chat watched Coda round 1 and 2 at this point. I think a lot of the classic names, Call of the Archons, I think a lot of the classic names from that time period may not be around anymore, with the exception of Stormstrong. So
I would know instantly, Andrew. Instantly, I would know.
I am going to say Star Alliance. Play a Secura droid. I will play an Explorer Rover who's enhanced the damage icon. I'm going to shoot Sergeant Kirby. And then I am going to subdue with an enhanced with a damage icon, which will shoot Kirby to finish. And then I am going to do 1 damage to this away team and stun it. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. Say.
Yeah, I know Code Red was an early adopter. Farquaad and Dakota, I think that's reasonable. I don't think like Lord of Winter, I think started watching us before AOA. Because I met Lord of Winter in person at the Atlanta Vault Tour. He had made a post on Reddit talking about how he had made pins, and he was wearing the Archons of Atlanta jersey that said Lord of Winter on it. I was like, oh, cool. You're Lord of Winter. You got a pin. Like I thought you'd put a post about that on Reddit. He's like, yeah, I sure did. You want one? I was like, yeah, sure. So,
Logos Reap. Play Cyber Clone and Purge Old Bruno.
Okay.
Play Munchling, discard standardized testing.
1 month, 7 years. 1 year, 7 months. So
Dang. Your turn.
Oh, really? Okay. I
think Farquaad was actually one of the first people that recognized us and was like, "Hey, you guys are cool," in person.
Yeah.
What's up, dudes?
That was at the Atlanta one. Did Farquaad? Did you go to the Atlanta one?
I think that was at Gen Con. Maybe.
I know Herp. We met Herp at the Atlanta one.
Yep. Yeah, Herp. We hung out with Herp at the Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, I thought Farquaad did say that.
Okay, that must have been yeah.
So, and then we didn't like hang out again until the Richmond.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to Hadron Collision the Munchling. Secure Droid is going to Reap. Explorer Rover is going to Reap. I am going to...
Was that the pizza place?
Subdue the Cyberclone. Oh yeah. I mean, it was the pizza place. It was like absolutely slammed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Logos. Once done, Reap.
That pizza place, as desperate as that place was.
The Munchling. Play Bouncing Deathquark.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of. It was I would say the branding gave a mixed message there.
Let me give the away team and the cut purse.
Okay.
I'll get Humex and
the McDonald's that we went to.
That was a conundrum.
The McDonald's that we went to at Philly. That like
Cyberclone X whatever.
Has anybody ever listened to the episode of This American Life where they talk to the Subway employee who like it was like a Subway franchise I can't speak franchise where the owner just like stopped giving a shit about the place, and so they were like constantly out of food, and so you had like this manager who it was her job. She went in every day, and
was
she
it Quiznos?
Was it a Quiznos? I thought it was a Subway.
Okay. I don't remember listening to one about Quiznos that was similar.
Okay, so maybe it was a Quiznos, but she was just having to make do, and she would like go to the grocery store and buy sandwich materials with like whatever money she had left over in the register at the end of the night to like food stuff. And you had people who like supported her the whole time. It was like clearly a failing one. Well, anyway, the story is just like you're like, I can't believe somebody stuck it out in this kind of place. That McDonald's reminded me of that story of just like, I don't know, like why these people come into the job. Like, do they need the job that badly that this McDonald's who is completely slammed, and the people there that needed food were just like, well, what else am I gonna do? It's the middle of the night. Where am I gonna get this kind of thing? So, amber control, expected amber. Well, did not matter at all. Power was inverse. Disruption is a shotgun. Okay, so disruption's all over the place.
I'm not surprised that creature control didn't matter at all, because that was not that kind of game then.
All right,
I have a feeling creature control will matter a lot in this set.
I am going to say this. I'm going to play pain reactions, enhance the damage icon. So shoot the Munchling, then I'll do 2 damage to the Munchling, and that'll move over to the away team. I'm going to put a Soul Keeper on Imp Spectre. I'm going to play Waking Nightmare. I have had this in my hand for a while. I will Mind Fire you. Finally got to the point where it's time to do some this stuff. Dang. And then I'm going to go ahead and crash the Inspector into the away team. Part of the reason to do this is because you got those 2 over there, and I don't want you matter makering equipping them. Plus, I get 2 discards at your hand. So I will say check with 7, and I will draw.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll pick up the archive. I will play Song of the Wild and draw a card. Play Troop Call. Play Niflate. Play Wild Spirit and Blast Shielding on it. Your turn.
Okay, I forge. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Dark Wave. So, do anything because he's got Blast Shield. I'm going to Subtle Auto you, play the Mutant Cut Purse, and a Mace's Asp. I'll draw 4.
My poor hand.
Yeah. Under Siege. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Forge.
Not mad at that discard. Amber Control. So I felt like that was the case at the time, player Herp. That's why Christensen always felt so good to play, because Christensen just always had answers for your opponent's Amber. There was just like no way to play around all of the answers that were in it.
So Star Alliance. I'll play a Dino Alien. He'll exalt to shoot the Asp.
Okay.
I'll play Survey. Up to and discard 1. And I'll play Explore Over. Yeah, I'll attach that. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Dark Wave. I will do the damage to the Dino Alien, and nobody takes any damage. Mutant Cut Purse and Subtle Auto are both going to reap. Put me to 5. And then I'm going to play Rad Penny to steal 1 to get me to 6. I will say check with 6 and draw 2.
This deck doesn't have any Amber control, huh?
Yeah, that was my memory of that deck. Is that it's
that's
not
the
actually
thing about it. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, I'll say Logos.
If I had to guess for AOA, I would say Efficiency. If I had to guess.
Lethalogica.
Because the deck that won was Nibirius, and that was like one of our most efficient decks.
Play Autoencoder. Discard Standardized Testing. Archive. Play Titan Engineer and Kyo. Your turn.
Okay, so don't forge because you got some Skronky over there.
Yep.
You're actually on a fresh draw. So you could have anything going on. This is, I've got a 4-card Star Alliance hand, then I've got a 2-card Dis hand. I am considering going with Dis because of what these two cards are. So, okay. You got a fresh draw. So I am going to play Mark of Dis and do 2 damage to Kyo to make you run back Logos. And then I am going to Mind Fire, capture 1 onto Rad Penny, and then I'll do the damage to Kyo. This feels pretty clean. I get to take out one of your Logos creatures. I get to discard a card, which also lets me steal another one. And I will say check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, I guess I'll say Logos. I'll play as Munchling. I will put a Stealthster on the Titan Engineer.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right, so I will Forge for 7.
Archive from Encoder. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I will say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Crewman Jorg. I'm going to play Hayden Oswin, who's going to do a damage to the Dino alien. I'm going to put an Observe You max on Hayden Oswin, making her kind of a priority target. And then I am going to play Forging an Alliance. I would actually get it at -1, 2, 3, 4 here, but I don't have enough to forge. So the key fails to forge. It does have a capture icon on it, so I will capture onto the Mutant Cut Purse. It's your turn. I will draw 4. It's like it's very disruptive. It just like discards piles of stuff from the hand.
Say Logos, pick up the archive. I will put a Blast Shielding on Titan Engineer. Play Lethalogica. Qmax. I'll play Qmax and draw. I'll play Cyberclone and Purge Rad Penny. I will Bouncing Death Quark, Qmax and Jorg, Cyberclone and Hayden. And I guess I'm gonna read with Munchling first, and I'll end up purging that with the before I did the BDQ. Or
yeah. Oh, gotcha.
Then Titan Engineer a week. And that is it.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. Subtle Auto is going to reap. I am going to play a Vandalize to look at the top 3 cards. I'm going to discard the Lost in the Woods.
I haven't seen that card this game, but I don't think it really mattered.
I will put those back. I'm going to play Subtle Auto to get a random card from your hand. Now, I like this, even though you've got the auto encoder, I know what's going down there. I know it's not going to affect me. So I'll pitch Dark Fairy. What you archive is a Dark Fairy. And then I will play Frankie the Economist. And it's your turn, I will draw 3. You will forge.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Play Song of the Wild and draw. Play Dark Fairy, Bloomf, and Reap.
If I could have gotten to 7 Amber, I would have.
That's it. I get one more, yeah.
So there wasn't that much Amber control in there. So I think I go with Shadows. Francis is going to fight Dark Fairy.
I think you're looking at the Amber control right now.
I'll get one. I will Reap with Subtle Auto, and then I'll Reap with Subtle Auto to go to 7. Say check. It's your turn, and that's all I got.
Okay.
You get one from the Francis. So for this turn, yeah, I think 7 is good for a key. I may be wrong.
Well, I have Niflhape and Titan Engineer on the board with the Wild Spirit.
Yeah, so you'd have to have another creature, but you just said Untamed. So.
Yeah, but I'm picking up the Archive. You know there's Dark Fairy in the Archive.
Oh, you didn't pick it up last turn? Oh, there's a third one. Okay.
Alright, I'll play Dark Fairy. I will fight Francis with Flume. Actually, and Francis can live.
Deck check.
Francis
Seriously.
can live.
I thought he picked up the Archive.
Francis can live. I'm gonna Reap with Flume. Play. It does say this one does. Make sure they all say Dalrod. I'm pretty sure it has 3. Yeah, it does. Reap with Niflhape.
Yeah, I thought he picked up his archives.
Play Ghost Talk and Reap.
I actually lose now.
Oh dang.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know that it was a toss, but I had 4 disc creatures I could have played last turn. Cause hurt led me astray. I guess I'll say disc. I'll play Dark Minion, an Inspector, a Brabble, and a Snorret. It is your turn. Snorret will capture 1. I will draw 1, 2. Shuffle, draw 4. I'm sorry, draw 2 more. You said, does that deck just fold going to 7? And I was like, you know what? I think it does. I think it does. I was trying not to consult the deck list. I'm trying to work on my recollection during a game. Because I have a bad habit of just referring to the Archon card over and over. And I think that's something TCO does for you.
Yeah.
Where, alright, so I'll draw. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll fight the Snorret.
Okay.
I'll fight Snorret into Reap with Ape and Reap with the Hawk. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say
This
this.
is not a beast, but it's all the same. I'll put on Niflhape.
I'm going to play Mindfire. Not a good hit. I will killing that Niflhape would be sweet. I actually don't have enough power in play to kill it though. I will Reap with Dark Minion. I will play Infernus and do a damage to the Dino Alien. I don't know if you have any double
Amber? No.
Okay, so I can get those. This drops you down to Brabble, takes out a 3rd. You're at 8 still.
Oh, you mind fired, so.
Oh, yeah. You lose 2 Amber. Brabble can fight. Ghost Hawk. You lose another one. But it puts you at 8, and I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that was a toss. I should have taken the disc turn. Trying to go to 7.
No more taking advice from chat.
Yeah. Get out of here, chat.
Trust in your heart.
Get out of here. We don't have people leave in the chat, do we?
People leave? I don't think so.
Yeah. Thought 7 would be fine. I just... since you had just called Untamed, I didn't think you had a Dark Fairy in your archives because you just played another one. So I think that was kind of on me. I think if I hadn't been focused. This dog.
He kicked it so far.
It's over here. You can't find it.
Yeah, he had a blast shielding. Yep.
It's right over here. It's right here. It's right here. There's nothing over there. Hey, right there. What is he doing?
Dalrod will only ever win games 3-2. That's for sure.
It's not stopping keys, not really. I did have to pay 7 for that second key, which sucked.
Yeah.
I was trying to run you out of creatures because you weren't like heavy on creatures.
What is he doing?
Dalrod's the kind of deck that tilts me all night because I will lose to it in a very close game and then I won't be able to win with it for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
He's losing his mind.
He's got the madness.
We are performing here, Edward.
Just doing dog stuff. Yeah, most people just watch this for Eddie being insane.
Can't believe this. This
fine.
is the schism.
We understand.
This is the schism. It's Just and I scream at each other. I am Tabletop Royale.
Eddie's like,
chat ignores us while they watch Eddie.
Yeah. His name is Edward. That's his full name, I guess.
Eddie, it's because Justin literally ran him around the block twice earlier.
It tired me out more than him.
Because we were trying to, because we knew this was coming. Look at me, Eddie. Look, don't chew on that. Look at me.
No, doesn't care. Doesn't care.
He's gone. He's forgotten all his training. He's forgotten all the training we've given him. That I've specifically given him. Of asking him questions with my human voice. With no sort of reinforcement. Foul beast in the room. Eight.
5. Sure.
This is like the same hand you mulliganed. I will keep, I'll say Untamed, I'll play Dark Fury. Go ahead.
I will say sorry. I'll play a Captura, Pterodactyl, bets. Didn't do bets. Didn't do bets.
I was one button away.
Like Warnism. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I am going to play Song of the Wild and draw. I will play Troop Call. I am going to play a Pismire. I am going to play a Dark Fairy. And then this Dark Fairy, I think, just fights Cornison Octavia. Reaping is about the same. I don't think it's worth it to hold the Song of the Wild there. Now, that deck doesn't have a ton of removal. It's mostly just us fighting back and forth. But I got a feeling I may have to go with another house. I'll draw 3.
Say Sanctum. I'll play Potion and Vulnerability. I'll play a Barrister Joya and shoot the Dark Fairy for 1. I'll play a Bulwark. Also get an Amber. And I'll play a Barrister Joya with the Amber.
Okay.
Your turn.
Feeling pretty good about discarding that. Feeling pretty good about discarding Song of the Wild. I gotta say Star Alliance here. I'll play 2 away teams and a Dino Alien. I don't think I Exalt here. I don't kill any of your creatures. I don't really do enough damage to any of your creatures to make it worth me giving you an Amber, so I will draw 3. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum and start fighting. I'm gonna use Potion this turn. Okay. I will...
That's another reason you got a potion, so even if I put damage on your creatures, you can just ignore
fight Pismire, fight Dark Fairy, fight Dark Fairy.
Okay.
Play Grey Rider, fight the Dino Alien.
Okay.
Your turn.
I am going to say... I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to play Lethal Logica. Munchling. I am going to play Lethal Logica. Into BDQ. That's what we were looking for. I guess technically this goes there, that goes there, this goes there. I am going to play QMax and draw. Playing an autoencoder. Playing a Munchling and a Keo. Playing the BDQ. Killing the QMax. Killing Joya. Killing Away Team. Killing Grey Rider. Killing Munchling. Killing Bulwark. Killing Keo. Killing Joya. May as well. I'll leave this one around. At least we trade. So it's your turn. I will draw. Go ahead.
All right, I'll say this. I will play a Cinder and a Snorret and Inspector. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Subject Kirby. Subject Kirby is going to play a Cyber Clone who's going to purge Snorret. Yeah. Actually, I think it makes more sense for me to purge. No, I'll purge Snorret. Screw that card. I'm going to put a Blast Shielding on the away team. And the away team is going to... You can stop me so many different ways, but fighting you on the table is just a losing battle. I will reap with this away team. We'll say check with 7. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
The only extra stuff we bought for this set was the extra box for like giveaways. That's it. I will say Saurian. Of course, Thrill of Hunt is very great, and I'm like tempted to like buy a bunch of decks for Sins, but yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, well, we in the past we've supplemented our collections with stuff from Vault Tours.
Yeah,
because that scratches that itch.
Play the Form of Giants. I will play Citizen Strix and steal one.
What a loathsome card Strix is.
I'll play Dreadbone Decimus and Exalt to kill Kirby. I will unstun the Dactyl and capture 2 with Octavia. Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I have to get a little lucky here. I am gonna say Logos. What could you be barking at? What are you growling at? What are you growling at?
Oh, it's terrible.
I know. This dog. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Standardized Testing. I was going to get Inspector and the Pterodactyl.
Okay.
And you'll purge a card from my hand. This is the... This could hurt. That is not what I wanted purged. Reclaimed. I am going to Standardize Testing. That's going to get 3s and 6s. And then I am going to play Titan Engineer and Munchling. I wanted this Munchling purged if you were going to purge anything. What is it? I cannot work under these conditions. Look at this dog.
Yeah, we have to figure it out. We need like a cameraman for it. He's moving around so much. A GoPro wouldn't do anything. It'd just be like him looking at walls.
Yeah.
And looking at treats.
And then like asleep most of the time.
Oh god. He's got the madness.
He's got the puppy madness.
Puppy madness.
He's got the puppy madness. No, Cyberclone is gonna reap, I think. And it's your turn. I'm at 6. Go ahead. Start of your turn. I have a 6-power creature, so the form of the giants is gonna give me a...
Hey, Eddie. Oh my god.
Stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll draw 5. I wanted to reclaim by nature so I could purge the form of giants, but
I'll say Sanctum.
Do not go under the table. Go that way. Go that way.
Play Ardent Hero. Play Champion. Play.
Where's the rope? That's the one toy that doesn't immediately get covered in dog slobber.
Your turn. I do a damage with that.
It's just so many creatures.
And he gets a treat. Perfect time.
Yeah. Let's reinforce. Let's just reinforce this behavior.
All right. Hey, you want a treat?
Sliding the cushion around. Let's throw the tree across the house.
Lay down.
Swipe.
Lay down.
Lay down.
Lay down. All right. Wonderful job. Okay.
It's too pumped. This dog is too pumped. If you could please. Director. Producer. Thank you. Alright. Gonna say Untamed. I forge.
Yeah.
For 6. P-Rod, how's it going? Ugh. I am... This is a QMX. Last turn. I cannot think straight with this dog.
It wasn't even jumping on you.
I am going to play Ghost Hawk. I'm going to reap with Cyberclone. I'm going to reap with Away Team. I am going to Lost in the Woods. I'm going to get my Cyberclone and the Ghost Hawk. And I am going to get Octavia and Golgotha because he just punches straight holes. Oh, no, I need to get Anafiel. You leave Golgotha with Titan Engineer, I'll at least get one off the form of the giants. Okay, and then I gotta like run creatures to either side. So I'll play a Dark Fairy and a Niffle Ape. And it is your turn. I will draw. I gotta shuffle. Ugluck, what's up? Ugluck and I have been getting some pretty good adaptive practice in, I gotta say. For the giants, I've got a 6, so I'll get one.
Okay, I'll say Dis.
I think Ugluck is up overall in our series, but I think we've kind of like traded wins back and forth. So we've been trying out a variety of decks.
I'm gonna break that key.
My key.
I'm gonna play another break key. I'm gonna mark of Dis the Niffle Ape.
Yep.
And draw. I'm gonna play a Drekker. I'm going to
mark of Dis the Niffle Ape, you said?
Yep. An Implosion.
Yeah, I haven't really counted, but I think in my head, I feel like we've traded them back and forth. But I think there was like a series where you got like 2 in a row or something like that.
I'm gonna kill Techno Knight and Titan Engineer. Actually, no, I can leave that Titan Engineer. I'll kill Techno Knight and Niflhape.
Okay. And
then I'm gonna Grim Reminder for Sanctum.
All these Sanctum guys. Anybody miss Drumble? Drumble would be pretty good here. Or interdimensional graph.
Okay, your turn.
All right. So Reforge for 7. Have to say Untamed. So the Dark Fury is going to fight Golgotha to give me 2. And I am going to play a Ghost Hawk who will let me reap with the Titan Engineer and reap with the Way Team. I'll go to 10. It's your turn. Still have a 6. So I will get the Form of the Giants.
I'll forge for 7.
I draw 1 per turn.
I'm gonna say, sorry.
Oh, here's the this right here will allow me to control the beast.
Throw in the bed.
Okay. This what you? Oh god. It's going over there. Going over there.
Magic item. Okay, I'm saying Saurian. I will play.
It is the rope of Dog Command. No, you get back over here.
Play Galeatops and draw.
You get back over here.
Play Dreadbone, Decimus.
Rope of Dog Command.
Exalt to kill Dark Fairy.
Growl and Pool.
Play Shrix.
Growl and Pool.
Exalt and steal 1.
Growl and Pool. Growl and Pool.
Fight Munchling. Exalt to kill Ghost Hawk. I will play a City State Interest. For 7.
City State Interest. I'm cheating by using my teeth.
Okay. And that is it.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. Play this Matter Maker. Finally. I will put an access denied on Drekker. I am going to play Subject Kirby. Subject Kirby is going to let me cyberclone the Galeatops. I will play Survey. Now I think Survey, I look at the top 2 cards and discard one of them. I think I just end up discarding the 1 card if I only have 1, right? I have a Stealthster, which I guess I'll just put on the away team. I think it's about the same there. And then the away team is going to fight that Citizen Shrix. I'll take 1 because of the blast shielding. I'll get to... It's your turn. The Cyberclone is 12, so I will get the Form of Giants, and I will shuffle.
Alright, say Sanctum. Pick up the archive.
I'm doing a pantomime? Yeah. It's honestly, it's cringe. It's just...
It's pretty cringe, bro.
Desperate plea for attention from chat.
I'm going to Commandeer. I will play...
Keep capturing.
Champion Anaphil. Barrister Joya. Gets me 1 and captures.
I could cyberclone every turn of this game.
Yeah.
Throwback YouTube ones. Yeah, it's Justin screwed up. Well, timing was just off on those. I think they are good to go back and watch. It's a clean cut. Yeah.
Play Barrister Joya and do a damage to away team.
So okay, so armor.
Armor. I'm gonna fight the away team with Golgotha. I gotta capture one as well.
Okay, so Serpent Kirby will die. Titan Engineer will take 3. He's doing 5, so 1 armor, and then 4 will kill, and I'll archive these.
Then I will play a Grey Rider, fight the Cyberclone.
Okay, so Cyberclone will take 5.
Grey Rider captures 1. I'll spell that. Play. Bulwark. Techno Knight. I'll reap with the Ardent Hero. Now I gotta fit this board on here. That's it.
I think I have to take this turn. That sucks. That the following turn isn't awful. But don't like my odds of hitting BDQ here. I have a Lethal Logica, but I've got the Lethal Logica plus QMEX as my only card draw. I think instead I say Untamed. I will Song of the Wild to draw 1. I will play Troop Call. I am going to Lost in the Woods. The question is, what do I actually Lost in the Woods here? Because I think I just lose to Sanctum if you untap with Sanctum. So I gotta get this Techno Knight. I think my Cyberclone goes back in. Cyberclone hurts, man, because your Form of Giants turns on. And then I'll get this Dreadbone Decimus. Okay. Ooh. And then I will play Flumph and Dark Fairy. I will say check with 10. It's your turn. I will draw. I honestly wonder if
I will get the 1 now.
Did I shuffle? I don't think. Did I shuffle the Cyberclone in? I don't think I shuffled the Cyberclone in. I think the Cyberclone is the top card. So smug Justin.
I'm like close to losing this game as well.
Justin was behind the whole game.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
It was the break key into making me pay 1 more into the city state while having 7 creatures.
We'll say Sanctum. Play a Bulwark. The triple Bulwark squad over here.
Jeez. Assault 6, huh?
I will start tearing those apart. So Bulwark fights, Bulwark fights. I'll reap.
This deck had Amber control.
Reap. That's it.
Forge for 6.
Yep.
I think I had to fish for BDQ that turn. I think because I know I can't stop you. So I think I had to fish for it. I will put my archives in my hand and say Logos. I will Lethal Logica. Incorrect. I will Standardized Testing, which is going to get 2s and 6s. Because I also had 2 standardized testings that I could have hit that I think would have been decent enough. I will play QMEX and draw. Lethal Logica. Cyberclone. This Joya. Play a Keo, a Munchling, a Blast Shielding, Stealthster, and then lose the game.
Okay. Whew.
How much amber was captured over 2 turns? It's like 13 amber.
It was a lot, yeah. It was a lot.
Just keep playing dudes.
It's got a lot of dudes to play. The Sanctum has like keep 10 guys, I think.
Keep playing creatures.
I think it's 10.
It's a lot. I think it's Commandeer and the Potion, and then...
That is correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty insane, especially with the Grim Reminder.
So what was the verdict? Now the game was a lot closer than I expected, but I think it's because Dalrod actually has really good creature answers.
Yeah, and Amber.
And I was using your forum more than you were for a vast portion of that game.
I only got the one last turn. That was it. You're on Sageko. I'm on Uchida. I guess he's all done now.
I would hope so.
Still tired out.
Oh my god. Exasperating to put up with your dog. Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing about effective power in AoA was like, if you were playing against a Gangrenaught combo, or if you were the Gangrenaught combo, effective power was really, really good. But depending on everything else that was going on in the game, if there were no Gangrenaught combos, no Grey Rider shenanigans, stuff like that, then your effective power, because there were a lot of like really, I would say disruptive Shadow Disc decks in AoA, where you could be unlocking gateways and Ronnies and Brins and stuff like that, where you didn't really care what your opponent was doing with creatures.
Basically the George deck.
The George strats, yeah. Same thing with Mars, right? Like, so there was some, like, it's a card like Collector Worm, gives you a lot of effective power, and is like really good at taking away key creatures from your opponent. Five.
It's up first.
True shotgun. I could see that. I mean, the Nibirius won that tournament. Nibirius had Schuler, Broke, Lash of Broken Dreams. And I may be wrong, but that was the 3 pieces of Amber Control it had.
That is correct, yep.
Now, you had combos, right? You could exhume Schuler.
That's my first turn plate.
You could exhume Schuler, and I don't think it had a Hysteria, but you could exhume Schuler, so you could get that out of nowhere. And then you could Groke with Into the Fray, and so Groke could take out a bunch, you could like Groke Into the Fray, Ganger Chieftain, so if your opponent screwed up and had like a bunch of elusive creatures on the table, you'd fight Groke into multiple creatures to make him lose a bunch. So yeah, it's a weird set, right? And I think that's why people struggle with AoA. That's why people think AoA. People say AoA is a garbage set, right? But it's the more time you spend with AoA, the more you're like, there's a lot of weird stuff going on here that doesn't really go on in the other sets, and it's like hard to quantify, right? Like the cards you get excited about in AoA are just bizarre. You know, it's not like Coda where you're like, I just want the best cards in each of the sets, or each of the houses, and I just got a good deck. In AoA, it's like Groggins looks like garbage, but in the right deck, Groggins is like, this dude just fights forever. So this hand is a certified opener, so I'll keep it. AoA lacked fun? I disagree. I think AoA fun was different. It was a different game, right? It was a slower game. Now, I do think there were a lot of unfun experiences to be had in AoA because of all the repaint, right? So I think if you really enjoyed generating Amber, then AoA like is very weird, right? Like if you're used to just you get to use your creatures whenever you want. But there were like 5-6 cards in AOA that just shut down reaping on the table or slowed reaping down way down. So AOA was like, if you liked fighting for the board, and I'm excluding Martian Generosity and I'm excluding Gangernaut combos because I think like those specifically those two interactions in that set just warp an otherwise just like slower, more methodical set than Coda. I'm going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Dark Fairy, Niffle Ape, Dark Harbinger, Niffle Queen. And we're ready.
Okay.
Because a deck, you had to dig to enjoy.
Play Shadows, play Francis and
AOA decks, I think.
Red Penny and Solado.
Solado.
Yep.
There's a potential irony here. That's not it.
All right, your turn.
I will say Untamed. Dark Harbinger's gonna reap. Niffle Ape is going to kill Crewman Yorg. Niffle Ape is going to kill Frankie. Dark Fairy, I'll fight Subtle Auto. Niffle Queen is going to reap. I am going to play Mutation of Cunning. I'm going to give the Dark Fairy elusive. Already the Dark Harbinger. 6. I will say check. I will draw 2. Now, I do think AOA was a very good sealed format.
I'll purge your 2 cards there.
Okay.
Shoot the Red Penny with the damage, and that's it.
I do think AOA was a very good sealed set. Because AOA was slower and more methodical than Coda, I think the deck disparity was lower. Now, when you start playing AOA versus Coda, that's where I think a lot of people's experience is sour. Because I think Coda just, for the most part, Coda decks just slam AOA. And that's not fun. And I think another thing people need to remember about Coda is that for the most, that there are more Coda decks opened at this point than the other 3 sets combined. Okay? So if we're talking about like the top 10% of Coda decks, there are more top 10% Coda decks than almost all of Mass Mutations that's been opened at this point. I don't know what the exact number is, but so when you're comparing Coda to AOA and Worlds Collide and Mass Mutations, it's just like there's so many more Coda decks that have been opened and played than the other sets, which is why it's just one of those things that I think it's really easy to forget. So it's hard for me to not say Untamed, if I'm being honest. I am going to have the Dark Fairy fight the Imp Spectre. I've got like cards in my hand. I don't want Purged, but I do also want to draw cards going into my next turn. I've got some good hits here for me. That's not a great one. I'd prefer to keep my Effervescent if I could have, because I may need it. Niffle Queen reaps. I think we're just turning sideways. Turn my guys sideways. You got 2 creatures. My Vector is so much better than yours. And reap. So that was gain 2, reap for 4. So I'll say check with 11. And it's your turn. I will draw 1. Did I not forge? I did not forge Infernus, Purged, my Mutation of Cunning. So I only had 5 amber.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I will play a Dark Wave.
Okay, Mutant, Beast, Mutant. Not a mutant.
I will fight Dark Fairy.
Okay. It's generated a lot of amber this game.
Yep. I'll play Cut Purse and Solado.
Okay. That's so many cards discarded from my hand.
It's kind of this deck's thing. Dominator. That's whatever.
Yeah.
I played both of them last game and didn't use them when I played that deck.
You kept discarding your creatures pretty aggressively, so. They did have extra power, but they had 3 damage. So the extra power was the reason they were alive in the first place. All right, I'll force for 6.
Yep.
Yes.
That's probably true, yeah.
Yeah, I discarded Dominator Bauble, discarded Sacred Beast. So I've had 3 cards, just about the same, so. I will say Logos. I'm going to play Auto Encoder. This has dodged so many discards and purged. When you played the first set of Auto, if you discarded the Auto Encoder, I've been like, oh.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to play Cronus, who's going to draw me 1, and then I'll archive 1. So I'll just actually... So I can actually use my archives to like save good stuff from all the discarding that you're doing. So we'll shove a card down there. I am going to play Daughter. I'm going to play Smoko because I think this is actually a creature matchup. I'm going to have to like reap with creatures to win. It's your turn. I will draw 5. 6 to go to 7 because the Daughter is going to increase my hand size. All right.
Say Starline. So I'll Hadron Collision the Daughter.
Boom.
I'll play a Forging an Alliance and capture 1. I'll play a Subdue. I'll do
360p.
I'll do damage here, and then I'll do the 1 from the Subdue Dark Harbinger.
I saw somebody was playing Doom on a pregnancy test. You seen that?
No.
Somebody on like a digital pregnancy test, somebody was running Doom on that. Are you watching us on a pregnancy test right now, P-Rod? You don't have to tell us. That's like HIPAA stuff, so you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Eclectic Inquiry. Archive the top 2. We got some mega bangers in this archive. Doom on oscilloscope. I like that Doom is like a benchmark for something you can like try to get running. I'll play Kyo. I will discard this to Internet testing. It kills a subtle auto and it kills my Niffle Queen. I don't think that's worth it, so I'd much rather archive a card. Cronus is definitely going to reap. The Smoko, on the other hand, is it worth trading the Smoko? That deck does have a lot of Amber control. I think I actually like fighting the Smoko into the Mutant Cut Purse. You got Johnny Longfingers, so I want to destroy mutants before those Longfingers come after me, and I'll archive the top card. So I'll say check with 6. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
All right, I'll say this. I will fight Cronus.
Dead.
Play Dark Minion, play Snarette, and Mindfire you. All right.
Unia.
You get to archive 1. That's it.
This feels like the time to say dis and put my archives in my hand, since we get to have a Mega Banker turn. We've reached Mega Banker status. This turn is gross.
Great.
I'm gonna be honest with you, this turn is gross. And we're gonna play Dominator Bobble and draw. That's a lot of Cinders in this deck.
They're like 3? Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm gonna Mark of this Snarette. I am gonna Pain Reaction the Dark Minion. All my creatures are gonna take 1. Snarette's toast. I am going to double doom the Mutant Cut Purse. Ooh. What I'd like to see. I am going to play Sender and draw. I'm going to play a Drekker. I think these two Senders just get gone for the auto encoder. And it's your turn. I will say check with 9 and draw.
Alright, I'm done.
Got him. Oh, we got him.
The interaction would have been really good there too.
Yeah,
it's like
it cleans up some stuff. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to put my archives in my hand. I am going to play a Cephaloist. Queen's going to unstun. Dark Harbinger is going to reap. I am going to play a Keyfrog. I am going to Mutation of Cunning to the Keyfrog to give it elusive. May as well, I guess. Yeah. That's going to ready the Dark Harbinger. And the Dark Harbinger is going to reap. I am going to play Mutation of Instinct. I'll shoot the Subtle Auto for 1. I will draw 1. And that's going to ready the Dark Harbinger. Dark Harbinger is going to reap. And I will say check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw 1.
We're done.
Would you like to steal? You can't.
Yep, I can't. I don't have anything that can even try to steal, so. Yeah, that was a lot of Untamed to start.
Yeah, if I lost the auto encoder, right. That was a game that was like won and lost based off of card draws. The Untamed start put them way behind.
Yeah, it was really hard to get back from that. I don't know if I could have even if I had discarded the auto encoder, I don't think it was going to help me win the game.
My disc turn gave me like the disc turn just kind of closed out.
Yeah, I lost the entire turn, and you forged a key, and then you got to threaten for your third key. So,
yeah. And you're like 15 cards in the deck.
Yeah, I had a bunch of trash in my hand. Nothing I played in like the next 2 turns is going to be impactful. So,
yeah,
bunch of trash. You're on Archita. I'm on Helmalin. This deck's pretty lacking on board control. So it may be bad news. That may be bad news for it.
Yeah. It's just like a snowball effect. And this set is just, I think any set that's not good, right? Your opponent goes, you go first, you play a card, your opponent goes second, they play 5 creatures. You can't answer any of them. And then you're just kind of like, what are we expecting to happen this game here?
This would be a good candidate for a deck to play in the TCO tournament.
The MM one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, seems pretty good for MM. What's the Worlds Collide? Is that the Worlds Collide one? Player herp?
Is it Gambling Dens?
I hope it's Gambling Dens. Might actually be Amber Control on Worlds Collide.
There we go. We voted.
We've helped.
Do all the icons in this deck come from the M4 Captura?
Is it 6?
2, 3, 4, 5.
There's
creatures are enhanced, but the one Bear Destroy has 2, so yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it is.
That's
and
kind of
4 capture
interesting.
is stupid. I
Yeah,
think.
it's really good. This deck just needs something to do with the captured Amber. It doesn't really have that.
Yeah, if it had a Ludo, if it had a Brachus, I think that deck is just
Oh god, yeah.
absolutely insane. 6. I've got a 7. I am first. This Inspector, go.
Play Sanctum. Play Potion. Barrister Joya. Techno Knight.
Gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna Vandalize. Hit me something good. Grim Reminder. That guy, he just kills like everything in the deck, I guess. So I am actually going to discard old Bruno here because I would capture all the amber. I'll play a Francis and a Johnny Longfinger. It's your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Saurian. Play Decimus and Exalt to kill Johnny. No steal. I'll play Pterodactyl. Octavia, and I'll say State Interest.
Okay, well at least that's gone early. Alright, gonna say Shadows. I'll play Subtle Auto. I'll play a Rad Penny. I'll play a Mutant Cut Purse. It's not relevant. Francis is going to fight the Dreadbone Decimus. Both get one. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. How are the games tonight? They're going alright. Had a couple pretty close ones, I'd say.
Yeah.
First 2. What game is this? I've lost count.
5.
Oh, okay, game 5. Okay, yeah. So I want to say the first 3 were fairly solid.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. Play Bulwark.
The last game was not close.
Fight Francis. Reap with Techno Knight. Discard. I'll discard Sinestro. Draw. Oh, Commandeer. I'm drawing these out of order right now. That's kind of worrying.
That's well, actually, that's like the big amber control.
Yeah,
there.
that's the big amber control stuff.
So, okay, my turn.
Yep.
Gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna put an Observe UMax on the Inspector. Gonna play a Crewman Yorg. Gonna play a Crewman Yorg. Gonna play a Trigun. And it is your turn. I will draw. Okay, go ahead.
Say Saurian, unstun the Dactyl. I'll put a Siren Horn on Decimus. Gain 1. Use the potion. Decimus is gonna fight Yorg. Exalt to kill. I'm sorry, fight Trigun, Exalt to kill Yorg. I'll play Decimus, Exalt to kill Yorg. I'll Reap with Cornizon. And that's it. Oh yeah, the Siren Horn. With 1. So I'll say check with 6.
I guess I say Dis. Can't say Shadows. I guess I say Shadows. Let's give you a key. I say Dis. I think I say Dis. We're gonna start with a Mind Fire. This has a damage on it. I will do the damage to.
You got a capture on it.
Yes. I will capture onto Mutant Cut Burst. That's got damage on it. I'll do the damage to that Dreadbone Decimus. Drekker doesn't do anything. I'll play a Dark Minion. Play a Brabble. Imp Spectre is going to fight that Dreadbone Decimus to smoke him, and I'll purge a card from your hand. I think you actually wanted that gone. You may have wanted the amber, but I don't think you.
I don't really care about.
I don't think you care about my key total.
Yeah.
I'll be lucky with a fortune key. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I will say Tarian. Play Theros Centurion.
Dinosaurs. These dinosaurs are bullying me.
I'm gonna fight the Gene Cuppers.
Okay, everybody takes 1. Red Penny gets shuffled back into the deck.
I'm gonna reap and reap.
Guess I should have put the Brabble closer to the center, maybe. Justin No
I'm sorry.
Bully.
That's it.
Justin No Bully.
You leave me no choice. Checkmate.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I want to say Shadows. I've been playing so many Shadows cards. 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 cards left in the deck. So dang. Feel like
I'd like to follow Tyler's Hallway.
we appreciate that. We could get one more follow. We won't have to look at the name GOAT 5E anymore. So
That would be great.
I would be appreciative of that. So Shadows. I'm gonna crash Subtle Auto into the Dreadnought Decimus.
There we go. Coffee Soggy, you weren't following us? What?
I will.
I can't even believe this.
Dark Wave is probably an unfollow follow.
I don't think you notified for that. There.
Unfollow follow. And play Subtle Auto.
Banned.
Banned. Yep.
Can't even believe this.
Can't unfollow follow that.
I don't think so.
Okay, it's your turn. I will draw 2. Oh, I'm sorry. This Brabble died, and you took. You lost 1, so I'll draw 2.
Can't even believe this. All right, I'll forge.
You weren't.
I'll say Sanctum.
And to think that I like your dog pictures on Twitter.
Play an NF Field and a Bulwark. I'll reap with Techno Knights.
Techno Knight's some good. I think the Techno Mutants are probably the strongest.
Yeah, they're really good. I will reap with Bulwark and reap with Barrister. Your turn.
I haven't reaped with the creature this game yet, right?
Well, you can't. No,
I know that I
you
can't,
have not.
but I said I don't think that I have,
No,
right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna say Star Alliance. I am gonna Hadron Collision Barrister Troya. I am going to subdue the Pterodactyl. It's got a damage icon on it. We're gonna send that damage. I also send it into this into the Pterodactyl. May as well try to kill it.
That's fair. We don't get anything for follows, but that's fine.
No. Yeah. I will play Explorer Rover. I'll do a damage to the Pterodactyl. And then I will play a Secura Droid.
Okay.
Honestly, number of followers on Twitch, just it doesn't matter. It's just like it really signifies nothing. So Which is why earlier when we were talking about bots that were trying to sell us number of followers, just like doesn't matter.
All right, I'll say Saurian. I'll play for capture. I'll play a Strix.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. In the past, it was Power Man 5000, but during Mass Mutations, it's now the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle song. So.
Unstun.
And before that, it was Amber by 311. Coffee Saga. Subscribing. Stormstrong, get with a gift.
Thank you, Storm. Enjoy that Eddie emote coffee. I will just reap.
Yeah. Now you get some. Emotes.
The one true emote. Your turn.
Oh, my hair! It's so good to see you again.
Check with 7.
Don't actually.
Hyper, tier 1, 4 months, 2-month streak. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying that.
Back to Eddie emotes. Yeah. Slamming the treat.
I was gonna give him a treat.
So slamming the treat into him. I gotta decide how particularly I'm gonna lose this game. So.
I dropped one.
Uh-oh.
That's a free treat.
That's a free one. You didn't have to perform for that one.
Oh. I helped a little bit.
He's a southpaw.
He usually doesn't give me that hand first.
There you go. 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, that was a bonus.
God. This matchup is just miserable. Just getting smothered by dudes.
This deck just does that, right?
I have to concede this key. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Dark Wave. It's got a damage pip on it. I'll put the damage into the Pterodactyl will die if I do. So I'll damage icon the Pterodactyl. There's just so much armor, so my damage doesn't matter. Subtle Auto will, I guess, reap. Since Joya is MIA currently, I will Rad Penny to take an Amber from you. Then I am going to play a Mace's House. We'll actually reverse that order. I'll play Mace's House, Rad Penny.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they feel pretty good.
They've held up, right? So
yeah.
We're closing on 2 years using them.
Yeah.
So gotta say they look pretty good. I think camera wise, they're much better looking than the cardboard ones. For us, I think it was worth the investment. So yeah, especially if you're shipping across the border there, you might might have to pay a little bit more of a premium for shipping, which is a little bit harder to justify. So,
all right, I will say Dis. I will Mark of Dis the Asp and draw. I'm gonna Implosion, Bulwark, and the Asp. I'll play Cinder. I'll Stirring Grave, Bulwark. And I'll play Grim Reminder for, I think, Sanctum.
I think if I could have played this Mace's Asp and had 6 Mavericked once it against minis in this deck, I might have had a shot at fighting. So I forged for 6.
Yep.
Hey, I got a key.
I could have stopped you if I used the M4 for all those icons, but
there's no reason to. You might as well shut out the game, right? Okay. Reap with Rad Penny. It's your turn.
You have Subtle Auto as well.
Reap with Subtle Auto. Can't even kill Citizen Tricks.
Alright, I will say Sanctum, pick up the archive. Play Joya. Shoot subtle auto there.
Yeah.
Play.
It's got an amber icon on it.
Oh yeah.
I think another crazy thing about the deck is how there's 2 Barrister Joyas and they both have amber icons on them.
Yeah.
So when you Grim Reminder them, they get you even closer to winning. So not the closest games. This is actually not the most blowout of a game.
Reap.
It looks like a blowout now, but
Discard, draw.
I can even stop the key on his next turn and then immediately lose the game.
Reap. I'm done.
Right, we're gonna say dis. This
is game 5.
Mindfire.
I mean, this is the game of Keyforge.
Can be no, can't. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
What?
Can't be is regular.
I know, I was joking.
Oh, Frosty Falcon.
That's Prime sub. Thank you so much, Frosty Falcon.
Appreciate that, Prime. You kidding me? You're drawn back up?
Yeah.
What's my Infernus supposed to hit?
That's nothing. Not a dang thing.
This deck already advanced, or was it shut out?
That deck, I think, was 1-1.
Coming into this game?
Yep. Yep. No, it's 0-2. Just kidding.
No, really?
Just kidding.
All that hand hate.
It lost to Dalrod. Remember, that was the close game? That was the game where you listened to Herp's advice and lost the game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
I remember that. Remember how mad I was.
You're pretty mad.
I remember thinking that I was going to have to live with that anger for the rest of my life. I am going to play a Snorette. I am going to play an Infernus. This Infernus is going to do a damage to this Citizen Tricks. I am, and this Infernus is going to purge.
Oh yeah, Cammy, I did. So I think Nathan in that clip was talking about if you had chains, you could spend the chains to do something, or if you had X amount of chains, this card is better. So it was like encouraging chains, but I think that kind of messes up the like bidding mechanic a little bit.
Play Waking Nightmare. It does.
If that card exists.
Waking Nightmare. And your turn, Snorette will capture 1. And it's your turn, will draw 4.
Alright, I'll say sorry.
I mean, I do think there's definitely some design space in Keyforge you could probably push.
Like
I think the anomalies have already kind of like toyed around with some of those ideas, but if we put our heads to it, then I think we could come up with some other concepts that would be pretty good.
Reap with Strix. Reap.
How many decks with board wipes made it through to round 2?
I done.
That's it?
Yep. I only have 16 creatures on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 creatures.
Okay, well, you lied to me. I can't believe that you would lie to me about the number of creatures you had on the table.
Yeah.
I could have played Dark Wave every turn.
And eventually you would have done...
I could have
killed like 2 of my creatures.
Pain Reaction and Dark Minions every turn.
I actually think this deck does okay against high creature control decks because of Grim Reminder and stuff like that. And just having so many creatures it's wiping your board every turn.
Yeah. I think that's the thing with a lot of those really high creature count decks where you're like, here's a problem, and you're like, I'll solve it, and they're like, here's another problem, and you're like, okay, well, I guess I'll solve part of it, and they're like, well, you didn't solve all of it, so the problem hasn't gone away, and I'm going to give you another problem on top of that. And when you have the techno mutants,
just like so I had Grim Reminder the entire game in my hand,
and you were just like pitching.
And I called Dis like one time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was not that hard to not call Dis.
What's left? Psygecko
versus Dalrod.
Okay, who's on what?
You're on Psygecko.
There's Dalrod. So Helmallon escaped 3-0.
3-0, yeah. 3-0, 3-0. Just like that. Our first 6-0. Maybe one of very few 6-0s.
With no, it doesn't have a board wipe, but it doesn't get pushed around that
No, it murders off the board. It fights its way off the board.
Yeah.
Are each most at least looking forward to the Dark Tidings, but how far out it is? Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
A new Keyforge set is always going to be exciting.
I will get more excited the closer we get to it, almost exponentially. Right now, we're talking 5 months away. There's not even there's no point speculating about what's going on.
I think Evil Twins are what we're most excited.
Yeah, Evil Twins are a really cool concept. Just us opening an evil twin and then trying to go hunt down the non-evil twin will be really cool. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to the community events that will come from evil twin stuff, just like the search. It'll make you connect with people in the Keyforge community that you didn't really have a reason to connect with before. So I think that'll be really, really cool.
The new house is sweet too. The art is it's so good.
Yeah. Get a house of stinky fish people into the game. I'm down with that. Let's see what the stinky fish people bring. It seems like they control in a way that this doesn't, which I'm kind of happy for, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool.
You are first.
Also, you all should test that Keyforge cube. I got the video made for how to make decks in it, so start doing that. Me and Andrew played some games on TTS. It was really fun.
Yep.
Did I roll higher there?
You did. I am gonna roll it. So. Yeah, I could have used some of that control.
Definitely.
The thing that keeps creatures from untapping. I could have used that. Use that creature. Plus, it's 9 power, right? That card just feels like it strangles a board. So yeah, I don't. And looking at Keyforge is a weird game because you get spoiler cards.
Bets.
I was one button away. There you go. It's
like an individual spoiler is almost meaningless without the entire context of the set.
Yeah, exactly. Like Torvis, for instance. I think Torvis is a good example. There was a card that we were like, this is pretty good. Mm-hmm. This looks pretty good because we're thinking Phalanx Strike, Imperium. We're thinking Tribute, 6 Super Tyrannosaurus. We're thinking cards like that. A lot of those cards aren't in this set, right? So Torvis, a lot less powerful. And he still got Ancient Power, which is good with him, I think, but not that good because it doesn't really matter if you ward your creatures twice. You won't get extra wards. You'd need some sort of board presence. And a lot of those Saurian cards are going to exalt your own creatures. So you're exalting to exalt your own creatures more. And Saurian is a lot less good at getting Amber off their cards in this set. The number of cards that let you dump Amber, you don't have 2 at common anymore. You've got 1. You've got 1 at uncommon. You don't have some mix. So
I believe they play tested against other sets a little bit.
I think they do. Yeah,
they're not I think most of their playtesting for sets is inner set play. I think they were talking about on the Dark Tidings stream when they were answering questions. So I think it'll end up being fine just because of the nature of Keyforge. It's just that's how it is.
I think it's Exile is good in this set.
That doesn't matter.
I am going to say I'm going to discard that Gateway. I'll play a Hystricolic and a Cinder. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Star Alliance. I will play a Dino Alien, play away team, and I'll give the away team a Blast Shielding and a Stealth Stir.
Oh, God.
Also, this is a win and in game. This is for all the marbles.
I'm gonna say Untamed. I'll play Dark Fairy, Niffle Ape, Cephalist.
Okay.
We'll draw 3. Your turn.
I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play away team. Gonna fight Cephalist. Gonna fight the ape. Look at the top 3.
Yeah, and I think somebody referred to it as like the beach episode of the Keyforge anime, which I think is funny.
I want to do that the other way. And your turn.
Syphilis Dysphoria. Returning on it.
Thank you, Martini. Thank you for always being on top of it.
There used to be a lot of people in chat we could count on rules. It used to be. Now it's just Murtani.
Well, Murtani gets every single call correctly, so we don't need anyone else.
I am going to... I honestly don't know what to do here.
Due to Keyforge being so easy to miss stuff in.
I will say Logos. I'm going to discard the Effervescent. I could live to regret that. I'm going to play Eclectic Inquiry. I'm going to look at the top two and archive them. I am going to play Smoko and Daughter.
The Dark Tidings ships? Oh yeah, the ships are sweet.
And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say
Ultra Gecko's so slow in the bet.
Jeez.
Normally Ultra Gecko's pretty reliable to hit that bet all, but...
Play Lithologica. For standardized testing. I will play standardized testing. Get 6s and 2s.
Sweet. So I'll archive the top card of Smoko.
Scoop them up. I will discard standardized testing. I'll play Kyo and I'll BDQ these two. Archive these. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna... This is a little bit of a gamble here. I'm gonna put my archives into my hand. I am gonna Mark of Dis the Kyo. I will Dominator Bubble to draw. I will Ritual of Tognath for 3, and I get a damage, so I'll shoot Kyo. And then I'm gonna double doom the Pismire. The reason it's a bit of a gamble is because you just, even though you just played Logos, you drew 4 cards and you got to like archive some stuff in and out. So, okay, it's your turn. I've got 6. Good.
So Logos, I'll play Keymax and draw. Play Munchling. Discard Cyberclone. Yeah, okay. It's not ideal.
All right, it's not a, it wasn't like the best turn, but it wasn't a bad turn. All right. Okay, we're saying Untamed. Play Dark Harbinger. Gonna play Sacred Beast. I'm gonna Mutation of Cunning to give the Dark Harbinger elusive until the start of next turn. The mutant trait ready. Dark Harbinger is gonna fight. Punch them. And then I am gonna Mutation of Cunning. I'm gonna give the Sacro Beast elusive. Great. Dark Harbinger's ready, and Dark Harbinger is gonna. We'll say check with 8, and it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Stay Untamed. Play Reclaim by Nature on the bobble.
Gone.
Draw a card. I will Lost in the Woods. Well, Lost in the Woods, your guys and these guys.
And out comes Pismire.
And it's gone.
Yep.
I will play Pismire, play Dark Fairy. Play Troop Call. Play Wild Spirit. 2 Forge Rate. The best type of forge.
Yeah. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Auto Encoder. And then I guess I'll play some stupid Logos creatures. I don't want to discard them because I gotta compete for the board. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
The Forge. I'll say Star Alliance. Play Explorer over. Fights Munchling. Play Kirby. Use Kirby to play Humex. Draw, play Niflate. Your turn.
Oh, God. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Cronus, who's going to draw.
Oh, I had this stuff also. That just does this here. That stuff, yeah.
Kyo is going to fight Dark Fairy. I think I definitely lose if you get to fight with a Dark Fairy. I will play Cronus, who's going to draw and archive a card. I'm going to play Eclectic Inquiry. He's going to do a damage. Archive the top 2. I'll do the damage to Ismire. I am going to crash this Research Schmoko into a subject Kirby and archive the top card. And it is your turn, I'll draw.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. Play Matter Maker. Play Access Denied. Play Dino Alien, Exalt to shoot Cronus. Reap with away team and capture 1. Reap with Kirby. Play Munchling. Your turn.
I'm going to say Untamed.
God. Okay.
It's your turn. They'll draw. Shuffle and draw.
So you're saying I gotta hit standardized testing. Or 2. 1's fine.
I mean, you're ahead, so. I guess you're not forging this turn. So
no.
That's something. Yeah, I'd discard the gateway at the beginning of the game. Unia.
Unia is awesome. I like that card a lot. Okay. I'll say Logos. Reap with Humex. Give you the standardized test.
1s and 7s.
Yep. I will Lethalogica. Yo. Play Auto Encoder. Discard Kyo. Discard Engineer. What's that? Munchling Reaps. Does Munchling fight Keyfrog? Munchling fights Keyfrog. I won't discard a card to it. I guess I could discard a card from my hand. It could have been just like the Titan Engineer, right? So,
Yeah, and you got an amber on top of the auto encode.
Yeah, so that's it. Your turn. Check with 8.
Put my Archasm in my hand and say Untamed. I am going to play a Dark Harbinger. I am going to play Mutation of Instinct, so I'll get one. I get to do a damage. I'll do the damage to the Dino Alien. I draw a card, and the Dark Harbinger raise. I will play this Niffle Ape. Actually, I think there's reason enough for me to discard that Niffle Ape. Mutation of Instinct. Who did I say I was putting that on? I'll play it on the Niffle Ape to give it Skirmish and the Mutant trait. So many idiots on the table to kill. Niffle Ape's called Pismire. Dark Harbinger will kill Subject Kirby. Sacro Beast will kill Dino Alien. Niffle Queen will just reap because I eventually gotta win the game. And it's your turn. Go ahead. Keyforge.
Say logos, or do I? Yeah, I'll say logos. I'll fight Dark Harbinger and discard a Munchling. Game 1. I'll play Standardized Testing for 6s and 3s. That is not dead because it's 5. Sacro Beast is because it was a beast. And that is it.
What is my out? Do I have an out? Oh, we've got outs. Okay. This. Cinder, draw. It's not an out. I will play a Drekker. I'm going to discard Dominator Bubble. Discard Cinder. Play Pain Reaction. Doesn't do any damage because chill. Your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay. I'll say Untamed.
Punching Justin.
Play a True Call.
I would never strike Justin with my fist.
Play Fairy. Discard Flumph. Discard Niffle Ape.
Someone needs to take a clothesline. Yeah, I think Justin and I would certainly do wrestling maneuvers on each other in the spirit of Tabletop Royale. But I do not think we would actually open palm slap. I am gonna say Logos. I am gonna standardize testing, so it's gonna get 2s and 6s.
No steel chairs. Don't want brain damage.
I am gonna play Eclectic Inquiry. Archive the top 2. I am gonna discard Infomorph. The top card. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. Good.
I will say Untamed. No.
It's good.
Yes.
Have to put the key in the hand and slap him. Well, these keys are very small. They are very dense. Each key is like putting a roll of quarters into your fist.
Yeah, I'll say Untamed to pick up the archive.
Yeah, Keyforge chair to the face. You can't hit somebody. You can't hit people with ideas.
I will play Song of the Wild.
Okay, we have to make our own Keyforge chairs that are literally just steel chairs that we put some sort of Keyforge branding on them.
That would be very uncomfortable to sit in. Extremely.
However, it would be funny to hit people with them.
Alright, I will play Ghost Talk and Reap. Me and 2. Capture 1. I will play a Dark Fairy and all Lost in the Woods stuff. That is my turn. Oh, I can blast shielding. Hey, Miner Maker.
Delrod is like the little deck that could, man.
I did draw for Song, that's why I redrew. That's why I shuffled the deck. Because I had no cards in the deck when I played it. It is really like
I can't tell you what makes the deck go.
Yeah, it's fast.
It's style and panache.
Yeah,
it's like 100% just flair. I am gonna say Logos. I have this archive I literally can't use. I'm gonna play Effervescent, so I'll gain a chain.
Yeah, Matter Maker is doing good stuff for it.
Effervescent. I'll play Eclectic Inquiry. Archive the top 2. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. Go ahead.
Say Starlights. Play Away Team. Play Survey.
The problem is the away team is that like I can't ever kill this thing because when I do, you just gain so much amber from playing all those things again.
Yeah. Thank you, Max. And I'll reap with the away team.
You're exactly 6. A way to draw a card. No. I think I lose. Yeah, I think I lose.
The Hitman of Radio Store strikes again.
I guess I'll put my archives in my hand and say Logos. The only out is to somehow draw into. Okay, so what's left in the deck? I think my only out is to somehow draw into the Effervescent.
You just played it. You gotta get cycle all the way through.
Yeah, so discard Munchling, archive the top. Discard Smoko, archive the top. Play Cronus, draw. That's it. That's all I got. I had like an awesome disc turn I could never set up because as soon as I killed that guy, you were gonna threaten.
I was ready to BDQ that guy.
Yeah.
This deck is interesting. It's funny that it advanced because we didn't think it would.
No, I thought it would have lost by now, but
yeah.
What do we know?
Rotten Fruit? Does it say Rotten Fruit? That's pretty cool.
On the away team.
The disaster on Rotten Fruit. That's awesome. Rotten Fruit 5.
Gecko eliminated.
It's gone.
Uchida
Gone.
also super eliminated.
Elmolin and Dalrod.
Dalrod advancing. Acti did advance, right?
Acti did advance. We had 3 advancing in the first round.
Acti, Portnoy, Queensbrook.
Yep, all advanced.
Just making sure Dalrod's joining his brethren.
Okay, that was the stream.
Uchida, Psygecko.
That was good.
There was some grindy games.
They were grindy.
They weren't like
Helm just is that kind of deck.
Yeah.
It's just here's a board. Answer it. I'm gonna do stuff with it.
They were grindy, but they weren't quite unbearably grindy.
Yeah.
Hellmollen at least has the decency to close a game fairly quickly when it's ahead.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the games we've played in this set so far.
Group C is looking pretty interesting, right? We got Wright, the only cool. We got Everbender, the officer of the market.
Yeah, we remember him.
Mentor, the future Reedson, and Elsana, the ancestor of industry in Group C. I'm sorry, Ultra Gecko.
You didn't want to go in?
You tried. Next time.
There's always another bet.
Yep, we'll be back tomorrow night for more Keyforge.
Yeah. Appreciate the new followers. Appreciate the subs.
Yep, thanks everyone for watching.
So, yeah.
And have a great rest of your night and a great Monday.
Just look at this dog. Look at this absurd animal.
Look at this dog.
Look at this absolutely absurd animal. Why is he so tired? It's not like it's not like he ran around for the first hour of the stream.
That was the first hour. He was like sitting most of the time. He was the guy. We went insane that one time. For like 5 minutes, insane. He was pretty insane.
We went absolutely insane.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes with dogs. Okay. Everyone have a great night. Goodbye.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Join us then.
More
Goodbye.
Keyforge.